for development to make the necessary investments for climate action. The debt to GDP ratio in Africa today stands at 65, up from 57%, the pre-pandemic figure in 2019. The risk profile of countries change between global rating agencies looks at the debt to GDP ratio and interpret the country's debt carrying capacity. Number 6, access to international finance markets at very different rates, the brunt of monetary policy from advanced economies that pumped liquidity into their economies during the pandemic to protect their populations, currency depreciation, and expenses debt servicing, all coupled with climate change impacts, continue to impede growth and investment in clean technologies. Africa can benefit from European and in particular German experience in workforce development and reskilling. Kenya will require a significant investment in building capacity and skills in its young workforce, and Germany's success in developing a fit-for-purpose vocational training system provides a good model that Kenya can and is adopting, and while learning through other partnerships. In fact, the government of Kenya has succeeded over the past 8 years to increase the number of students in our TVETs from about 90,000 to the current 500,000 students. In Kenya, we are on track in driving a carbon-negative industrialization agenda. Investments into our country will be industry built on 100% renewable energy. Germany, a prolific exporter of industrial manufacturing capacity, including into Kenya, should establish Kenya as a key industrial hub for German manufacturers as they transition to a new era. A combination of German technology and Kenyan geothermal and renewable resources is the best collaboration for green industrialization. New sales of electric cars, vans, and especially two-wheelers has been steadily on the increase, and so Germany could make an ideal partner in this very important and transformative journey towards global e-vehicle manufacturing hub. We will also be a critical partner to Europe in the supply of green hydrogen. Hydrogen produced using renewable energy can be exported to any part of the world, including Europe. Germany's green hydrogen strategies anticipate that the country will have to import 85% of its green hydrogen requirements by 2030. As Europe's green hydrogen demands support the development of reliable supply chains and rules-based international hydrogen markets, Kenya is a good investment partner to help decarbonize the German economy and green the EU manufacturing capacities. You can see from my discussion that we are moving fast in Kenya. We have the road ahead mapped out for green growth, and we are well on track to be the green energy hub. We offer, especially to Europe, the potential for a strategic green energy partnership. That partnership requires private and public investment to build together on the assets we have. We can accelerate the energy transition, radically reducing greenhouse gas emissions, while at the same time protecting our economic growth. But it requires bold strategic partnerships. Winning will not be possible without allies and partners who will bring technologies and investments necessary to unlock the huge renewable energy resources in Kenya and the continent of Africa for a mutually beneficial win-win outcome. Of course, we must acknowledge that the EU has been an ally and partner to Africa on these issues for many years now. In 2007, we saw the launch of the Africa-EU Energy Partnership with the aim to facilitate the achievement of universal access to affordable, sustainable, and modern energy services in Africa. We have also seen partnerships deepened beyond the continent level to bilateral levels. Most recently, these have come in the form of just energy transition partnerships, which I know we will be hearing much more about over the next coming days. And of course, Europe remains one of the biggest investors and trading partners in Africa's economies more broadly.